Hey everybody, Levatus has sent this replay. Both players are playing as a random race. Levatus has received the orcs. Gonna be going with the occultists. And with a 5 lumber mill and single hunting cabin opener, there will be a second hunting cabin, no doubt. On the other side, playing as the Dark Elves, we have got Friedrich Funnel, aka Galactic. He's gonna be going in with the Reaper. A fine choice for the map, I would say, especially as in the middle you've got all of this iron, which you can only reveal from the player view. Then there's iron here. So what do? The Reaper goes here and he blood showers all that stuff. So very easy to destroy everything. Gonna be going through the middle actually. Galactic is one of those players that really likes the aggressive path on hard rock. And he might be going all the way across here. He should be able to go a little bit faster than Levatus's Occultist, as the Occultist does have to wait around for the Demonic Pact to expire. The Dark Elven build has been also just triple woodcutter and hunting cabin. Very usual stuff. Actually, the hunting cabin has been deprioritized a little bit for workers. Only 2 are currently in there. Of course, more will spawn over time. Good for Levatus that he's been so far able to avoid triggering these revenants. I'm sure Levatus is interested, however, in pulling that off. Now that the Vorks are buffed, however, they are able to withstand a bit more of early hero punishment, and it's not easy to get rid of them like that. Funnily enough, he's entering the base. Never mind, that was just a safety move. I think he might be going after all to head after this, but oh, never mind. The Spectre has been tagging the Occultist. Mind Invasion slowing them down by 15%. Galactic is trying to get in there. Let's see if he manages to. The Spectre does manage to pull the Occultist at least a little bit, and Galactic is going after this base. His clan standard is upgrading. Will he be able to take this over? Spectre does die to the Occultist's strike. I guess Galactic does not care anymore about the experience. He can't have both things, so he chooses that he gets the clan standard. I do like that, as orcs are usually pretty starved on bases, right? So if you can manage to flag fight them, that will definitely cause a ruckus for them. So Levatus doesn't stick around. He knows he needs the bases. He knows he needs the economy. Look at him. He's got like a ton of wood already. He's upgraded this to a frontier post, so he can host 3 buildings here. It's gonna be a double lumber mill, as there's 450 wood sitting around there. Galactic might be considering to upgrade this Dark Ensign as well, or the middle one. Arguably this one is easier to hold, but if he can take away the iron bases from the orcs, that could go a super long way actually. I like it a lot. Soon people will reach level 3, and then we'll take a look at what kind of skill loadout they've had. And there was something triggering these revenants. Going after the scouting post now. Definitely not workers, I would say. Maybe reinforcing units for Galactic. There's a bunch of spiders. Oh, actually might have been Levatus's ward. But anyway, Galactic is more than happy to fight the revenants and to take the experience. He can take 3 camps. He's immediately level 5.5 or whatever. So that's gonna go really nicely for this Reaper hero. He performs best, of course, once leveled. 2,500 gold already, and he's spending his ability points. He's got 1 point in Arcane Force, Corruption for the weakening, Deep Waters doubled, Void Arrow, of course, single point, as you can't level that up anyway, and even then I don't think it's that good. The Enfeeble doesn't actually grow in effect. Hoard Souls and Reanimate Souls. I think Levatus has got level 3 himself now, as he went backwards and he got himself his tier 2 armor. Skill wise, he's got double brute force, he's got a single death resilience, and he's got blood sacrifice, nullify, blood confluence, and demonic pact. So going for the pretty standard occultist build here. See if he can get anything done here. Doesn't look like it. He's gonna just discover that base now belongs to Friedrich Funnel, who is also getting infiltrators. We have one Hall of Pain in the main base. Making full use of the worker count there. Spiders are kind of getting wrecked. And the undead of Galactic are just no better. Not nearly as good as the actual revenants that he's fighting. Borg is taken down. Looks like the occultist will be able to get off a full siphon there. Pulling away the Reaper even. But the Reaper does manage to pick up at least the loot. He's got a ton of potions now. Ooh, that Blood Leech actually doing a ton of damage to off the undead. And Occultist manages to get at least a share of the XP and the gold. Whereas Levatus, I'm not sure he'll reach level 5 to be honest. Let's see. Sorry, Friedrich Panel. I'm not sure he will reach it. There's 900 XP needed and only 2 enemies remaining. So he gets the gold, he gets the potions, but I don't think he was affected by the experience while he was over here. That's just a little bit too far away, I think. So he ends up at a pretty decent level, but not super high. These are still remaining, however. So if Friedrich Panel can come over there, or even just go after the easy skellies up north and in the south, he should be good to go. The infiltrator count is rising, but tier 2 is already up for the orcs. Risen Card Rock is done. This is now a fortified outpost, also working on the iron. It's gonna be 2 iron mines. Levatus does need a lot more stone income though, as he's also making these happen. But yeah, fantastic timing on that, by the way. Getting out just a handful of Scoundrel. While the Dark Elves will be going wide and playing heavy tier 1. The north sector has not been captured yet. That's where the Godstone is. So I'm sure Galactic is just going back home. Yeah, I actually guess he would see when stuff is happening and he has access to the center Godstone. So he can always play around with that. Orcs are going to be getting the bottom base, which is something we don't see that often. Never mind. Turns around and changes his mind. Level 5 is obtained for the Reaper. And with that, Friedrich Panel will be able to pick up the good old Blood Shower, as well as the Kiss of North. So tons of AoE damage unlocked, sieging potential unlocked, and all he needs now is the armor. Then he can teleport up and do what can be done with that. For now, it does seem... Oh, we do have tier 2, don't we? That is tier 2. The capital there. Yeah. Occultist is gonna go home as well. He's not nearly enough to really do damage. But he only has level 4 for himself. He's gotten himself Death Resilience 2. The best option for the orcs right now is just to get these iron mines going, and then a bunch of hunters supposedly would be able to keep the infiltrator spam at bay. It's not much of a spam just yet, but we've got a second Hall of Pain for the Dark Elves. The iron mines are coming in. The scouting post is getting sieged. Not gonna demand a teleport, it would seem. Surprised to not see a Void Arrow used on the Occultist to just lower the damage. But anyway, this is gonna get upgraded. Ooh, nice Kiss of Nor. Gonna pick off at least one of the goblins, but the others are just gonna run away damaged and will be able to regenerate unless they return into the fight. Galactic should probably try to snipe the Gobos instead of the Occultist, although wasting the Occultist's potion is also very nice. But yeah, those Scoundrel, if you can reset their numbers, that's always very, very nice. Okay, we've got a Blood Shower on the 3 iron mines right there. Ooh, the weakening going through on Levatus's Occultist, and if Galactic can get to level 6 somehow, he would also be able to get the other weakening skill over here. Lingering Curse, 19% from each of these then. Or he could upgrade Corruption, or maybe both. Stacking that kind of weakening with infiltrators doing the DPS is very potent and can definitely kill the Occultist. So let's see what Levatus has been up to. He's got the Hunters and Brutes researched. And all of his bases are frontier posts except this one, which is currently producing units actually. The Iron Mines have been sieged down by Friedrich Banner, exactly like I said at the beginning. This is a great use of the Reaper. You're only gonna get in trouble if, you know, if this base really stays up and you can't do anything to it. But the way this game is going, I really like the position of our Dark Elven player. Just detonated that undead, damaging and killing a lot of the scoundrel. I'm not sure he should be sieging here, but with only one hunter out, maybe it's the right choice. Repair on the fortified outpost is very quick, of course. Gotta be careful to not lose a ton of the infiltrators, of course. You wanna be able to keep up when the fighting really gets crazy. How many potions does Friedrich Banner have right now? No potions, so he has to spend some money on that. Didn't actually buy the armor. So I wonder how much of that he's gonna... Ooh. Not too many. He's gonna be able to go home and actually buy the armor. Oh. Popped right back in. But yeah, definitely getting the armor. In this situation, I think you don't want to risk anything with teleporting back. What the heck? I guess those hunters are actually doing more building damage than one might think. Protus is chugging a potion. And Galactic has been doing well to avoid it, but then ends up clicking back into the army. Misses the corruption, which is... It's not much of a critique, right? It's easy to miss that. Isn't actually going to take the north, but like I gotta say the orcs here are kind of starved, and this mini teleport is opening up opportunities for the dark elves to attack elsewhere. But I think right now they just want to respect the amount of hunters that there are. Sleepers are getting added in, so that's going to add a lot of pierce armor. Reaper getting pulled into the hunters is always a painful moment. See if we can get a Kiss of Nor on this army. Goblins are currently very bunched up, and much of the front line is getting deleted here. The frontier outpost doing what it can to help, but level 5 is reached for the occultist, even though he's a little low on HP. You've seen him heal himself back to full many times already. No more potions remain, however. And these Iron Mines are a little bit struggling right now. Frontier Outpost is getting upgraded. Blood Lectar armor, aura has been applied. Sanguine Burst is in. Friedrich Banner is, however, approaching level 5.5 and beyond. This might be a really good moment to go after these Iron Mines. Also damaging the main base. No, he's not. He's got a lot done already, weakening those scoundrel again. Sadly, the combo was in the wrong order. Weakening happened after Kiss of Nor rather than before. Could have done a lot more damage. Blood is going to be hitting these. So, overall, a lot less frontline health right now for the orcs. But the occultist has gone shopping. Let's see what he got himself. Just healing potions, a shielding amulet, because you don't have any heavy creeps to take amulets from in this map. He actually bought it at the shop. It's gonna be a bit worse than normal. I don't think he's got it equipped. Yeah, he did not equip it. That's a big problem. Huge waste of resources, and Hero ends up getting sniped by all these infiltrators. The sleeper front line is starting to look pretty spooky as well. I do wonder if Friedrich Banner, have you upgraded your sleepers yet? No, doesn't look like it, because he actually doesn't have any echo, but the first harvester will be out momentarily. Not in the battlefield just yet, but once he does come here, I mean, there's a lot of souls to reap for sure. Iron Mines are going to be destroyed once more. Levatus doesn't have the wood to actually repair them. Trying to go tier 3 off of what he's got. I don't know. There's a little bit of tier 3 resource black ash in the back here. There's some in the north, but nobody actually owns that. Then there's some in the middle, and that's it. So with the orcs only controlling one of those, that's only 200 black ash. I think the sleepers alone can be enough of a good unit right now for Friedrich Banner to make this work. It's currently at 168 population. Much of it is spiders, to be fair, but I think he's doing okay. Blood Shower is gonna hit that upper Iron Mine as well at 112 pure damage per second. This base is going down, and with that, not much iron bases remain for the orcs. They are gonna have to base trade here, and I'm not sure that's gonna be actually very valuable. Trying to jump into the Dark Elven army there. Without the base's backup, I'm actually worried for those orcs. Let's see what Friedrich Bano has done with this 6 points. Just real quick, all arcane force, so he's just very focused on doing maximum damage with Kiss of North. It's gonna spawn right in the middle, and it's pretty heavy damage to those hunters. The sleepers are also doing work, although they're single target right now. The hero is getting targeted as well by a handful of the infiltrators at least. Looks like he gets into the middle. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to escape that. Oh, not able to actually siphon any of that blood. And Dark Ensign is getting upgraded. We are gonna have a pretty decent sized soul harvest here. Ooh, look at all those souls go. Whee! That's a ton. That's a metric ton. Friedrich Bano will be processing that for 1,000,000 years. Very nice. Well, this is an easy enough takedown, but with the Dark Elves coming in to help, it doesn't look like the army of Levatus is big enough. Tell you what, once these sleepers are getting upgraded, that's gonna be actually pretty wild. It is done, so they are able to attack 3 targets rather than just 1, massively increasing that DPS. It's, by the way, full damage. It's not like a reduced cleave, it's a full cleave. So with Galactic controlling this much of the map against the orcs, I'm not even sure what they do. Like, okay, you've got tier 3, you're gonna collect some Black Ash, and probably gonna get some shamans out, but they're like... The sleepers, I don't think they care. And the spiders would. They're just not very healthy, and they clump up quite a bit. Very nice Kiss of Nor in the middle of the tech army. Now, if the sleepers can get on top of those hunters, that would be extra sick. Looks like the Occultist is trying something, but I don't think it's working. As he's enfeebled, making all his abilities do less damage, less leeching, less any of that. And the number of units for Levatus has been kept firmly in check. Friedrich Bano is just confidently going to move in on this base. Actually gonna also take a fight at the same time. But yeah, he's got Blood Shower. This is trying to upgrade to a border fortress, but like, look at the damage that's being dealt by this army. It's obscene. This is a very tough situation for orcs to be in. Once your iron mines are sieged, you kind of can't spam units the way you need to. There be no wargs all game. That's one thing that could have been done, I suppose. Might see a few shamans to end this game with, but it doesn't look like there's any way back for the orcs, and that is a resignation. So super solid play by Friedrich Bano, and thank you for Levatus to send us in. If you guys had fun, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, maybe even ring the bell if you want to be notified of when I post a video. It's actually only under 100 people or so that have rung the bell so far, so that would be a huge help if you could take a look at that, if you want to, of course. Join the Discord, follow me on social media, links are in the description. See you next time.